Action Comics 980, Dan Jurgens writing, Patrick Zurcher on art. This is continuing where the last one left off with the Superman Revenge Squad, mainly Eradicator and Cyborg Superman, going to free Zod, which we never actually quite get to. It's kind of mostly on the trip there because the Black Vault, which Waller has, which is this fancy like tech that basically makes you think of your deepest fears and your anxieties and makes you confused and disorientated. And Eradicator's immune to it because he's completely like synthetic, so he's good. He's solid. Superman goes and makes sure Lois and John are okay, and he's like, okay, I need to go and deal with this. He goes to the Watchtower, talks to Batman, he sees where they are. He's like, okay, they're Belle Reve, I'm going to go to Belle Reve. And that's pretty much it. There was some good stuff with Batman there, but Batman wants to jump in and help, and Superman's like, nope.
Not with these guys, Bruce. It's a little, you're punching out of your weight class here. He does it respectfully, though, too.
Oh, yeah.
Also, with the Black Vault, I feel like they're trying to get us to go read Suicide Squad, which I'm just not going to do.
They're trying real hard. I was mixed. I thought this issue was fine. Like, it was enjoyable for the most part, but I did think some of the Black Vault stuff felt a little bit like, oh, here's the Hank Henshaw history now.
Well, and I was going to say that I like that it, for those that maybe didn't read any of that or don't know that right now, it sums it up in a nice page, how, what had happened before, because that really hasn't happened to this Hank Henshaw, because Superman had saved that ship. That was the whole point of Jurgens' miniseries.
Yeah, what it doesn't really tell me, though, is how does he become human? Because obviously we've just seen him become Cyborg Superman again.
Yeah.
But that just happened. So
right.
This tells us the general backstory of like how he first became Cyborg Superman, but it doesn't tell us how he became human so he could become Cyborg Superman again.
But that's the whole thing. He was never Cyborg. So that Wish Stone, right? Because we're still in the merged realities now.
Okay.
So at that point, the Henshaw thing hadn't happened up till he formed himself last issue. When he put the Oblivion Stones together, I think that caused the ripples, and that's what created him.
All right, so
from who he was before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we saw Superman's history that this, he was there after Doomsday.
Oh, God damn it! I forgot about that. I forgot he was there.
So that says
they get so focused on the other thing that wasn't there.
Yeah. No, nothing was missing. That what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, so he had to be.
I know what you're saying. Now I'm upset.
So he was Cyborg Superman for post Doomsday as he was like originally, and then he had to become human again so that he could get the stones and become Cyborg Superman again. So I don't know how that happened.
God damn it, D52! You ruined things for me so much. Because I was fine just thinking like, oh yeah, this is just picking up from threads from Jurgens, but you're right, because of the
murky, very murky. Obviously, Superman goes in and he sees them briefly mid sort of his own like sort of little epidemic where he sees zombie Jonathan and Martha coming after him.
Yeah.
Which actually, the cliffhanger of the issue is that he's still trapped in there and he sees not only zombie Jonathan and Martha, but zombie John and Lois coming for him. Well,
yeah, and there's his dad, there's Jor-El, there's Perry.
Oh yeah, I see Jor-El. I see Jimmy. Jimmy's there.
Yeah.
Is that Cat, I guess, with the blonde hair?
Goldie. Oh, Cat. You said Cat with the gold hair. I went to the actual Cat that.
Oh no, wait, hon. She's got like a Kryptonian, so that's probably his mother.
That's his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Perry. I see Superwoman at the bottom. There we go.
Mm-hmm. And then it's his parents.
Yeah, his parents. Yeah.
And I like that, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe this will play into the Superman arc of the Fear coming up in August that we talked about.
Yeah, it might actually. Maybe it'll be lasting effects from this Black Vault that's caused it. I don't know. No, I enjoyed the issue well enough, but I didn't think it was I thought it was weaker than the last one, mainly because I thought the whole we need to to have 2 pages of Cyborg Superman's history. That felt a little bit forced to me. I felt like we'd done that with Superman and the Fortress, a few issues ago, and this one felt like a little bit more shoehorned into. I was like, but I like where the plot's going though. I still like that the Revenge Squad are going after Zod. I like Superman going after that.
Yeah, and they're going after Zod because he can access the fortress, which they none of them can do. But because he's Kryptonian and is familiar with the tech, he can get
Yeah,
in there.
and
Although, even if they get Zod out, I can't see him being amenable. Am I saying that right? Anyways, to these people, especially to someone like Mongol.
yeah,
Uh, you know,
but I guess the whole idea is that they'll hate Superman enough that they'll put aside their
yeah.
differences until they've dealt with that. Eradicator wants to have a new Krypton, so so it's given.
That's
I mean, I feel like if that was going to happen, they'd have probably announced a big event already called New
yeah.
Krypton, like they did last time there was a new Krypton. So I don't see it coming to fruition, but that's that.
No.
I liked that when Superman goes to see Lois and John though. He like Lois is like, wait, what? You've got all these guys to fight? Like, isn't that like
Yeah.
dangerous? And he's like, oh no, it's no problem. And I like in the narration, he's like, no, she knows it's a big deal. I can't lie to her. But she knows I'm lying, but she's lying as well, so that John doesn't get worried.
Yeah.
I like that little touch.
Well, it's being a parent. They're white lies, so you don't freak out the kid.
I think what I liked about it though is it's kind of this weird like spin on like the actual initial like she doesn't know he's Superman and Clark has to lie
Right.
about it. It's kind of like a weird spin on that into a real world thing where you lie to your kid to so they don't worry. I like that little spin
Yeah.
on it. I think that's fun. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the scene with Batman and stuff. I think just as I think in a trade, this issue will be completely fine. I think
Yeah.
just as a single issue though, like on its own, it didn't have like a big end, middle, and end that felt fulfilling. I guess.
Yeah. Well, when I got to the end of it, I was like, oh, it's done.
Yeah, that's what I
Because I
felt. I'm
was
like, yeah, it
because
was
I
already
wasn't
over.
paying attention to the page count as I was going, and I get to the last page, I was like, oh, I guess I'm done.
Yeah,
But no, I enjoyed it.
yeah. Like I
So
say, in part of a trade, it's probably fine. It's just when I got to that last page, I'm like, oh right,
yeah.
it's finished. We're ended there.
Well,
Okay.
and I know covers aren't indicative of what's inside, but I did expect to see Zod at one point. Just him in an appearance, maybe in the Phantom Zone or whatever, or even Henshaw's fear that Zod won't you know help him out. Whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I mean, if anything, as I was reading it, I was expecting the villains to get through it quite easily because they mention Eradicator's immune, and I thought they would get to Zod, but Superman would be trapped in the thing on his own because obviously he's not expecting it. He just flies right into it without thinking about it.
yeah.
Maybe some hindsight, in hindsight, maybe some
Well,
thought about that would have
he's
been good.
yeah, he's the one that rushes in though. Batman's the one
Yeah.
that looks at it from all angles. So
Which is probably
yeah, it
why
makes sense.
it wouldn't surprise me if Batman's the one who saves him next issue
Yeah.
if he's like trapped
Well,
in there.
because he knows he's going to Belle Reve.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Because he'll probably keep monitoring it. He'll see Zod and the other Cronies coming out. He'll be like, "Where the hell's Clark? What's going on?" And he'll go on his
Always
bat plane and figure things out.
no, another fine mess you've gotten us into, Clark. I like that. I like Superman being the invulnerable guy that doesn't think, he just reacts. And Bruce is the guy that's right there cleaning up after him. Like, God, I need another Superman Batman book to explore that.